So I was approached on Instagram by an agency that was like, we've looked at your power of 10, you're like really quick, have you ever thought about going to America? And at the time I was like to my mum, is this a scam? And she was like, it might be, but let's just give them a call and see. Plot twist, it wasn't a scam. And then we signed on to the agency and then got some offers from America.
And then, so once you finally got there, how did it feel?
It was surreal. I was, making friends with people from like literally all over the world. And like the team was just so big and so welcoming and it was so lovely. And like the campus itself was just like so like small and compact. And I really liked that because I liked the idea that I'd like go outside of my dorm and see someone I knew every day. That was really nice. I didn't want to feel so overwhelmed. Well, more than I already was. I mean, I was in a different country for uni. I was 18.
So what was it like then at the university, and how was the running initially?
The running at the start was like, it was fine. It was a lot of mileage, but I knew it was a lot of mileage and it was just a lot of strength-based training. And I wasn't used to that, but I was like getting used to that, if that makes sense. I was like trying to listen to my body, recover well.
And then, so tell us a little bit about what happened with your injury.
So I had exertional compartment syndrome. So that basically means that my fascias were just increasing in size, basically just for the pressure of all the running and like not really recovering properly. And like it all just became like too much. Like it was in, I think it was like October. I think I was genuinely there for like maybe 8 weeks. And I had some issues with my calves, and like it took a really long time to get diagnosed because my coach was just like, it's so normal, run through it, like your body's just adapting to the training. And I was just like, really? This is kind of getting weird. It was like really strange because like my legs would feel like lead, but like not in a I've just ran a marathon way, in a I can't walk kind of way. And I was basically gaslighted into thinking that was normal, and it really wasn't.
And then, so in terms of the scholarship, what happened next?
I was on a full ride of 100% scholarship. So obviously that was performance based, and obviously because I wasn't performing as I should have done, I was then asked to leave in the end of my second year.
How did that feel?
Oh, awful. That was like the worst day. I was asked to go into the sports office and both the coaches were there, and I was like, well, this isn't good, is it? And they were just like, yeah, like you're not performing, we want to give your scholarship to someone else. Like, please go in the transfer portal if you wish and go find another school, or just go home. I just remember calling my dad and being like, this isn't real. I am literally in a dream. Well, a nightmare.
Kind of, what was the impact on you?
Oh, I was in a deep depression, very anxious. Not to sound really cringy, but I genuinely don't think I would be here today if I wasn't for my friends that were supporting me in America, because obviously I didn't have my parents there. Normally, like if you're at uni here, you just go home when something goes wrong. I unfortunately didn't have a grand to just spend on to go home and have a cuddle with my mum.
So what was the knock-on effect?
Well, I had a really weird relationship with running, obviously, because, you know, I'd been defined by that for a while, a good few years, and that was just taken away. And like I was quite anxious to then start getting back running again, just in case, you know, the compartment syndrome came back, because it can come back. And then I got into coaching, and that was really fun, really enjoyed it, really liked being on the sidelines and like feeling like I was making a difference, and I was just volunteering at my local running club, and that was really fun.